Ladies and gentlemen, please join us this evening as we remember the untimely passing of Big John Lathrop. John's presence was felt throughout the pyrotechnic industry, so let's first share a few personal recollections, then sit back, relax, and enjoy Big John's great gig in the sky.
Big John was a big influence in me getting started in the fireworks industry. We worked on many shows together and had a lot of fun. Over the years, we've become very close as our relationship has changed. He went from being a mentor to working on shows together, and most recently working together while he was at Ultratech Effects. We were able to spend a lot of time golfing together and would always end up talking about barbecue and Alabama football. I would always try and pick his brain and get tips on the best way to smoke something. He would usually give me his tips, but kept a few secrets to himself and would tell me the best ways to experiment and find out on my own. He was probably just mad because I was a few strokes ahead of him on the golf course. There is one thing that I owe Big John for the most. He introduced me to my wife Amber while working on a show for him in Alabama, which I would thank and teasingly blame him for every chance I got. I owe a lot of what I have become today to Big John. We miss him tremendously and wish he was still here with us today. I hope you're up there watching, because this is going to be one hell of a show.
So anybody that knows Big John would have heard this one. You know, when I was on the Floyd tour, and when we were on the Floyd tour through Europe, everybody knows how John got tired of catering all the time. The next words would be, "Come on, Ron, let's go find the American Embassy." And anybody out there always knew that was going to be McDonald's run.
Big John was the best roommate I ever had. He moved in, paid a couple of months' rent in advance, then left for the Pink Floyd tour. I rarely saw him. Sometimes I'd wake up to find him sitting in the recliner, reading a newspaper. Other times I'd notice a dirty glass in the sink and wondered if it was John who'd passed through our open door. Over the years, we would perfect the same stories we'd often repeat of our epic adventures. John had a perspective about everything and never hesitated to tell me about things I didn't think I needed to know. Sometimes I'd roll my eyes, but we never argued as long as I agreed that he made a good point. John was extremely passionate about life, and he poured his soul into every activity and relationship. He was amazingly likable and larger than the life that wasn't always easy for him. But he was staunchly optimistic and remained committed to his beliefs. It was later in life when John finally gained a foothold and was able to settle down. He married his greatest love, Tony, and was devoted to his family and their dogs. John was fortunate to sustain a career in pyro and was blessed with the best job he ever had, which became the last job he ever wanted. He discovered a newfound relationship with God, blogged about politics, but he only preached about barbecue. John had finally arrived and left too soon. After years of John telling stories about when I was on the Floyd tour, it became evident that his Pink Floyd experience was his turning point. It was a journey that started here, 24 years ago at the Winterblast, when John and Kirby showed up and offered to help in any way they could. It's not a myth that it only takes one road trip across the desert and a weekend of blowing stuff up with the finest people on earth to change your life. So here's to you, Big John, my friend, our friend. We hope you enjoy this tribute while you're somewhere out there on that great gig in the sky.